Hello again, YouTube. We're up here in New Brunswick, a little town called McAdam, and we're gonna put a KSF 940 in service. It does have some issues. It actually has an issue with the DEF system, and we have Cummins. It's gonna head up here and run the codes and see what's wrong with it. So we drive over here where you can actually see it. They won't let me on it right now. So there's our new piece of equipment next to their old one. I thought it was kind of interesting. They painted their old one green. I mean, we must have painted it green for them because it has all the original stickers on it. But this one was ordered yellow. Anyway, this KSF 940. Dual operator seats. Snow blower, everything on the back. So we'll get this fixed up and I'm sure they'll love it. Especially going from an older machine to a newer machine. So what code did you say it was? It was
DEF pump voltage below normal.
Oh, okay. You see that one often?
Sometimes we do, yeah. And usually with the OEM power supply.
Like an alternator not putting out enough current? Or?
It could be just quite not, maybe, well, this is a brand new unit, right? So yeah. Sometimes we look for corroded lines or corroded wires and stuff like that here. Okay. But this could just be something simple where
maybe a loose connection.
Maybe it was a loose connection, already went into the D-rate, right? Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna refresh everything and see if we can't manually get some pressure out of that pump.
Okay. So how do you make the...
we go into here in ECM diagnostic tests.
Oh, okay.
So we still got these, all right? That's not a big issue here. But, so diagnostic test. Okay, no, I don't want to go there. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna have to do is go through troubleshooting trees first. It won't allow us to do nothing with active faults.
Okay.
Let's see, so this guy here, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna grab my tablet.
Okay.
Pretty common. So A is circuit to ground in the OEM harness, reference the appropriate wiring harness. Okay. And the distribution center, let's go there first, make sure we don't have a blown fuse for that. I've seen that before.
Well, so most of that should be inside the engine, if I'm not mistaken. It all comes pre-wired. Like the only thing we do is put power to your unit.
Okay, so you guys get the power packs then?
Yeah, we get the whole power pack. It even comes with the DEF pump and the tank. Everything is all supplied.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go there and make sure we got the right voltage.
So, power comes from the battery down here up to the harness, the fuses that he was talking about. If you're on this side of the machine, which is the left side, come under the engine cover right here below all your heater valves. It should be inside here, as you can see. We get the mechanic is going to come flip this over, and we're going to check for fuses under here, and then we'll start checking the harness and everything else. Okay. Okay, we got it ground. Check for power. Showing nothing. Is the key
Some of
still
them
on?
may need to be engine running.
key still on, or did you turn it off?
I guess somebody will go double check that maybe.
Would you check, make sure the key's still on?
Lights are on.
Yeah, the lights come on. Oh, wait, yeah, they are on. Never mind. The key's on because the travel lights are on.
The electrical interlock on?
No,
Open?
no, that should be fine. Because this is engine. It should
Just
keep going.
fire it up.
So far.
Well, I don't like how we're not getting go
Yeah, like
here.
it didn't
So
look
this
like
is
you were getting
block
power
ground,
there. Yeah.
block ground starter power,
Yeah.
and it's kind of all over the board there. 3,
Yeah, you're not showing
6.
anything.
So, there's a 13 there.
What are you getting there on the alternator? If you try that. It's not. Should it show without it running?
Yeah, it should. That's right to the battery, or right to the. See, coming here. It's going to here. That's straight out of your battery. Yeah. Oh, that got switched down.
Oh, that might help. That's
Yeah.
I've done that so many times
That
on
would
my
help.
voltmeter too.
DC voltage, but what's going on here at the grounds? Anything there? Yeah. Okay. So look.
There we go. We got 25 volts there.
Why is it?
All right, we should check it back down here again then, right?
Okay. Well, there is no ground going. That alternator must ground through the engine, I'm assuming.
I don't know. That's actually.
Why don't we have a ground wire there?
I don't know. What do you got here at these two blocks? No. 25.
There.
Okay, we do have voltage there.
Okay. Nothing there. So let's go here. I know that's a good ground.
24.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
4. 24. 24. We're just checking through all the fuses.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Okay.
24.
That's all right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recalibrate that in the same code.
Okay.
What I've seen happen before is everything gets calibrated up,
Yeah.
and then maybe somebody unplugs something, right? And some of these codes, when it comes to the emissions, believe it or not, you either got to run it for what they call OBD now. It's self-diagnostics, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do like a 3-cycle thing, maybe 3 key ons, maybe 3 key off. Maybe it's got to run for 10 minutes 3 times before it'll stop it.
Okay.
To maybe before it goes inactive. So what I'll do is we'll go ahead and recalibrate it and do a regen.
Force
Test
regen.
that manually,
Okay.
and we'll go through those
It's this
components
guy.
because right now things are kind of, maybe somebody had their hands on it, you know,
Okay.
new stuff, right? So we'll just reset everything.
Okay.
Tight spot.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going through and you're basically going to
Yeah,
copy
so-
all the parameters inside the ECM.
It's all done, yeah. It's got a footprint in there. Now we can see there's been 2 updates since this has been put together.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. And 3559 is actually the fault code, isn't it? We're dealing with.
Okay.
3559 is inactive now, but right here reduces the occurrences of it. So we are getting a little somewhere.
Okay.
And we'll go and throw it in there.
Nice catch.
So 80262, 8027802. Should be this guy. So we're looking at 260 horsepower machine, 730 foot-pounds of torque.
It's more than enough to do what this thing does.
Oh, geez, yeah. I worked on.
We only use like 20 to 25% total torque for this machine.
Yeah. Well, really, you just run hydraulic pumps, aren't you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we use the same engine in our crib Radzers, our 1050s, and
Okay.
it uses 70% of the total torque. And
Nice.
it's the same engine package, the same everything.
Nice. So you guys have piles of engines sitting in your shop?
Nah. I don't know where they store them actually. We have a bunch of trailers of them, and whenever they empty one, they pull in another one. We use these and the 4.5s.
Yep.
I guess we also use this in a brush cutter and a yard cleaner, same engine.
Now, you guys stick to railroad or
Yes,
stuff?
yeah.
Okay, nothing
Well,
else.
Technically not. Skershaw started dealing in my jack cranes, but I don't. I left that alone. I may swap over and do some of that one day, but so far, this is where I've left it at.
Yeah.
Okay, so you finished recalibration.
Yeah, and we end up with no fault code, so we're gonna do a redundancy test here, and we're gonna do a regen, make sure everything's working as it should.
Okay.
After treatment, where did they put that now?
See, like it's revving up now. It won't do that unless he's doing
It should do it only too while you're driving, running. Those are the best regens because you got more load on the engine.
Yeah.
So more loads, more heat, right?
it. So this will take what?
This can take up to an hour. But we're just gonna go till we see it. See right here where it's not dosing.
Yeah.
So we want to see this injector dosing.
Okay.
So it will change state to dosing. Once we see that, we know we're good.
Okay. All right. So now it says right there at the top, dosing. All right. So that means all that's working now.
Yeah. We'll leave it run through a little bit longer. I'd hate to take off and oops.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's one more thing I'd like to check before you leave, since you're.
Well, you're a little closer.
So we finished that. You got to turn it off.
Yeah.
On again. Okay. So we're gonna come in here and change a parameter.
Where are we? A, B,
Looking for battery required. Right there it is. Battery required lamp. They left that on disable. We're going to swap it to enable. Download to PCM. Or upload, isn't it? Action. Waiting 100 seconds before down. For allowing for key on. Okay. So now the light that's out there should actually work.
So what's the light do?
Just tells them not to turn off the battery until the dosing unit's done.
Smart. I see many companies don't address that.
They're supposed to have this turned on in the factory. It gets missed every once in a while. really, you can actually tell the guys that even if the light's not working, you shouldn't turn it off until you hear that dosing unit is done. It'll buzz for a few seconds after you turn off the key.
It's 2 minutes usually, but we tell the guys 5 minutes. Wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think these run maximum a minute and a half.
Yeah, usually 2 minutes. She's all set.
Because they're not like a truck.
You get on Thirsty Thursday, you're slowing the crews from getting away.
You don't partake in that as well, do you?
Never.
Speaking of Thursdays,
It is that day of the week.
it is. That was our last night sledding, but I'm doing
Well, we got the codes and everything fixed, so we're taking it out for a test spin. Do a little plow. Operator safety, you don't run both wings at the same time. You might collide with something like whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, oh look, we have a high rail truck following us as well. We'll just wing and plow. There's some houses. This next bridge is a river. That's the U.S.-Canadian border. Right here. On the other side of that river is Maine. On this side of the river is New Brunswick. There's nothing to stop people from walking across that bridge and into the U.S. Other than cameras. That's hilarious. Well, all right, YouTube, we got that all squared away. The machine ran good. The customer was happy with it. Had a little leak a little after the video and tightened that up at a crossing. And everything was good to go. So, if you stayed this long, I appreciate you watching my video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Leave some comments if there's anything else you'd like to see in the future. Do everything in my power to do it. I'm gonna head back to the airport and head back to the States. So, as always, have a safe day.